A Finland-Chengdu Cooperation Dialogue recently took place in Chengdu. The Finnish ambassador to China, together with representatives from more than 30 Finnish companies, met face-to-face with nearly 200 local industrial parks and enterprises from Chengdu. In an open atmosphere, both sides revisited each other's strengths and possibilities. Technologies, expertise, and ideas collided and converged through conversation, revealing the pulse of international cooperation that flows through this city.
During the past 1.5 months, we've had a very successful forum on circular economy, how to increase cooperation in creating a real circular economy which saves resources. Chengdu is a massive engine for business and development in southwestern China, in this part of China, and one of the biggest cities in China with the big growth. So Finnish companies have a lot to offer in different fields, and at the same time I think Chinese companies have something to offer to Finnish companies. So ideally the cooperation, the business that we managed to create benefits both people of Finland and people of China, Chengdu, to be happier and more wealthy. China not only has labor force these days, but China also has strong innovative capacity. So I think there are different reasons why companies would look more intensively on the possibilities related to China. The job of this platform is to try to create connections, open doors, introduce people, and to advise. The real actors at the end of the day are companies. It's not government, it's not embassy that does business, but we help in different ways. I would think that the platform is good.
At the Business and Innovation Center for China-Europe Cooperation in Chengdu's high-tech zone, participants engaged in deep discussions on sustainability and tech innovation. Finnish companies shared their technical know-how and management practices, while Chengdu-based enterprises presented industry needs and local advantages. Questions, insights, and visions intertwined under the lights of the meeting room, as if mapping out the future of the Chengdu and Finland. More than a meeting venue, it felt like a vibrant window for ideas and information to flow, where many companies found potential partners.
跟芬兰的这家企业达成了这个一致的这个合作关系，我们在将来就是对我们的这个，特别是神经系统疾病这帕金森疾病这一块进行这个 RVD 试剂的这个开发。实验室将在这个天府锦城实验室未来医学城，然后将来的话，我们的实现这个人员的护法，还有这个尸体的这个试剂的这个落地。
We are working on detection and finding the biomarkers, and then the hospital will provide then the clinical expertise and samples. Way to accelerate what we are doing. So we've been working already 2 years in Finland, but because of the small population and then low prevalence disease, it really takes time to collect samples. So this will really accelerate what we are doing. And of course, China is our prime market.
On the second day, the dialogue shifted to the Chengdu Economic and Technological Development Zone. Amid the rhythmic machinery of an intelligent automotive factory, the possibilities of industrial collaboration felt within reach. Intelligent manufacturing scenarios, circular economy concepts, demands for process innovation, all became strikingly tangible against the sound of roaring production lines. The Finnish guests saw not only Chengdu's drive and determination, but also how technology in the city can empower each other.
Well, there are several industry areas where we know that there is a strong synergy between what China is investing in the future and what Finland has as unique services or products to offer. And many of them apply to Chengdu area as well. In terms of the Chengdu area, the electric vehicle industry is definitely on the very top of the wish list. The reason we are here in this industry park today already is an example and evidence that we see great value working with in this industry park to promote further the opportunities. Finland doesn't have own car brand, as you may know, but we still have a very, very strong car cluster of companies. Over 200 companies in Finland are doing global business, servicing the global car brands, all the way from the R&D, ranging down to the testing the cars in the Nordic environment. And they are also very excited about what they can learn in Chengdu. Chengdu and Finland has something in common. Both we have the happiest people in our environment. Finland has happiest people in the world, and Chengdu has happiest people in China. Also, Chengdu is a very, very beautiful and green and watery city. For a Finnish person coming to Chengdu, it feels sometimes that you could be at home. But I do have to also mention that the food in Chengdu is 非常好。
成都来讲的话，是非常一个欣欣向荣的一个城市，包容度比较高的一个城市，而且是机会比较多的一个城市。我们作为一个芬兰企业，能参加这次活动非常荣幸。我们最大收获是能给现在目前成都那么优秀的企业也已经进行了一个对接和链接，也有相关的联系方式。下来我们会约各个企业的相应的职能部门，进行定制化的解决方案的一些建立。同时呢，我们会在工厂里面呢去走访，了解更深刻的他们的需求。同时呢，我们可以链接更多的成都的优质企业到欧洲去。
其实已经跟一家电子类的，它其实是偏向于它的喷涂车间会用到这个特种工作服，也就是说是防静电还有防尘的，进行了一个详细的一个洽谈。其实他们对这种特种工作服是有需求的，而且我们的这种特殊的工艺能够帮到他们。
那我觉得成都这边在不光是生产制造，包括我下午开会的时候还聊到这个车机互联网这一块，那两方面的结合，那肯定在新能源行业，我觉得自动制造会比较突出一些，包括也有一些企业在用这个软件，就是应用的场景也很多，比如说一些工厂自动化的、物流仓储的。针对于成都，我们是一直在从很多年一直包括咱们和航发集团、一些航空航天的，包括咱们一些汽车或者汽车零配件的一些企业，我们都有在谈合作。
As the exchanges unfolded, the logic of cooperation became clearer, advancing industrial collaboration between Finland and Chengdu, showcasing Chengdu's openness and co-building a future centered on tech innovation and sustainability. This dialogue was not merely business, it was a meeting of open cultures, leaving echoes that transcend borders and resonate over time.